Hey everybody, Adam Lowy here, and it's been a while since I gave my last update, and frankly, it's because we've been busier than we ever have been before. We have now delivered more than 3.3 million pounds of food, which puts us up 500,000 pounds of food of where we were at this point last year. And we're going into the holiday season, which means everybody's holding the food drive. Now, we obviously encourage food drives all year round, but we know that this point of the year is busier than most. And the fact of the matter is, we need to be collecting more food, not just through food drives, but through big food rescues and recoveries, and more collaboration, whether it be with farmers and gleaning organizations, because more people are visiting food banks than they ever have before. The demand continues to surge as COVID cases continue to be on the rise. And regardless of who you voted for in this election, I can tell you that we're not quite out of the woods yet with COVID-19. In fact, we've got a long way to go. So it's going to take a lot of work, both from elected officials and organizations like us and the private sector, to really come together and figure out what we can do to really help get people back on their feet, help pull people out of poverty, and help get more food on the table for individuals in need. I wanted to give just kind of a couple updates and shout outs from the past few months, since I haven't been online in just a little bit. So Hunger Action Month, September, was a really successful month for us. Over 50 different events, 350,000 pounds of food delivered to food banks, feeding more than 290,000 people. Special thanks to Love and Relo for hosting us all that month, raising more than $30,000. Kroger, thank you to the $10,000 match. You guys are all really incredible. A couple food drives and fundraisers which have been pretty successful as well. One of our partners at Pinnacle Living, 58 properties collected more than 800 bags of food and raised more than $9,000 to support the cause. Thank you to Pinnacle Living. Paradigm Management, 17 properties participating, more than 1,000 pounds of food collected. And Castle, organizing a Castle Cares event with 11 of their employees, organized front porch food drives in their community, and they have collected nearly 2,000 pounds of food to date. We appreciate you. For those of you looking to get more involved, there are still ways to take action before the end of the year. 2020 isn't over yet. I also want to highlight HD Supply, JP Morgan Chase, Premia Relocation Mortgage, and JLL, all holding food drives and fundraisers as we move into the fall season. It is really important to organize food drives, but also fundraisers. The dollars raised really do help us expand our network and give more people the tools to be able to fight hunger and food waste within their communities. And as we've shifted some of our operations and some of our programs during COVID, it's going to be more important than ever that we have the flexibility to continue to be innovative and creative as we tackle these challenging issues. I also want to give some love to the Dolbin Company, who's collected more than 500 pounds of food with their Thanksgiving food drive thus far. Thank you to Dolbin. And IDM Company, also holding a Thanksgiving food drive. There are, I think, more than 200 Thanksgiving food drives currently being planned this November. So again, a busy season. There's still time to plan holiday food drives, and into the new year. So if you haven't planned a food drive yet, that is okay. In fact, a lot of people happen to hold food drives during the holidays, but it really is the spring and summer months when people aren't thinking about hunger, where the food bank shelves have just been wiped clean during the holidays. All that food that just came in, we have to remember that hunger is a year-round issue, and people should be taking action after the holidays as well. So we'd love to get you involved, even if you're not planning one now, a couple months from now for sure. If you haven't heard about it, we did just send out an email about our Sustaining Donors Club. So this is going to be for individuals that want to make a recurring donation. And something like a $50 monthly donation is going to be able to provide more than 1,500 meals annually. We're really excited about this new initiative because we're going to be able to provide better communications, some different gifts and swag to our sustaining donors, and just a little bit more behind the scenes on how our organization works. So if you haven't checked it out, please learn more about our Sustaining Donors Club. And finally, again, sign up. Sign up to hold a food drive. Sign up for our mailing list. Sign up to learn more about what we're doing every single day. There's a lot of work still left to be done here. I know it is a crazy time of year. I know people are feeling the stress. The sun has gone down. It's getting a little bit cooler, and we're going now back, at least I feel like it on the East Coast, we're going back into a little bit of a sense of quarantine as COVID cases continue to rise here in the United States. I'm wishing everybody just to stay healthy, stay active, stay involved, and we appreciate all the continued support that people like you are doing to support our organization. So thank you, and I'll be back again next week.